Hey everyone, it's Justin. We are here at the historic Macy's Union Square department store located in downtown San Francisco, California. This store is made up of multiple buildings that were all built at different times. They were all eventually connected to form one big store. The building you're currently looking at, which is located on O'Farrell Street, is the oldest of them. It opened in 1929 as the O'Connor, Moffat & Company department store. Macy's acquired this company in 1945 and the store was rebranded to Macy's in 1947. This building is the former I. Magnin department store, which opened in 1948. It closed in 1994 and was converted into another section of the Macy's store 1 year later. It remained as part of Macy's until it was sold in 2018. While it is no longer owned by Macy's, the logo is still on the building, which currently sits vacant. And finally, this is the newest building, which sits on the land of where the former Brickell building and Dorman's home furnishing store used to stand. It was built in 1998 and features an iconic glass facade with the Cheesecake Factory restaurant on the top floor. As an employee with the company for 6 years, I have been granted access to see the things I've always wanted to see, the elevators. I've put together this video for all of you to enjoy, which includes every single elevator and machine room in this entire store, and I mean every single one. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. To start the tour off, let's take a ride on the main bank of elevators, which are some of the most over-filmed elevators in San Francisco. These are located in the original building. These were once manually operated Westinghouse Spencer elevators, and this was a bank of 8 cars. When Westinghouse modernized these into selectomatics with push buttons, 2 cars on the right were removed. The most recent mod was done by Schindler with Adams fixtures. These are the main set of elevators here at Macy's Union Square. It kind of helps. Those indicators actually kind of work. They're modded by Schindler. Westinghouse Spencer. See, this car has Westinghouse on the door track and no Spencer logo in the middle. But everything else looks pretty much the same. Oh good, there's no music in this car. Macy's cab update. Now let's head up to the machine room for these elevators. Look at these machines. Wow. Although the controllers were completely replaced by Schindler, these are still running on old Westinghouse machinery, and they are absolutely massive. There's cameras in here. Interesting. To monitor the controller, I guess? At the far end of the machine room, you can see the two machines for the two cars that were removed. All of the machines probably looked like these two before Westinghouse replaced them. This is also where all kinds of parts and random components are dumped. Continuing on with the tour, here are the two Schindler MT cars located in the front of the newest building facing Union Square. One car serves all of the floors of the store, and the one across from it only goes express from this floor up to the Cheesecake Factory. You go ahead. The pictures light up here. Wow. That's broken. Cheesecake Factory. This thing got so beat up. Look at this COP. Phone covers completely gone. That button's stuck. So is this one. And so is this one. Wow. And here are the machine rooms for these two elevators, which are located in the basement of the store. I was surprised to see that these were running on old Myconic controllers. has an iconic controller. Look at that. Wow. You can turn off the doors. Look, here's some call stations. Extra mad call station right there. This is the machine room for the other Schindler MT that serves all the floors. It's also a basement traction. There's the hoistway door in there. It's all the way at the top floor. There's the counterweight right there. Got an escalator step back here. Also on a iconic controller. Transformer down there. Now let's get into the interesting stuff that nobody really gets to see. In the stock rooms, there is this set of 2 service elevators. These were originally Westinghouse elevators with extremely rare white pop-out buttons. Unfortunately, they were completely modernized by Schindler not too long ago. These were the Westinghouse pop-outs. Look at that. Modernized by Schindler.
Floor B.
Next to these service elevators is a huge freight elevator, which is nicknamed Jumbo Joe. A man named Joe used to operate this elevator for many years, and when he retired, they named this elevator after him. This freight elevator is only to be operated by union warehousemen of the store, and regular employees aren't allowed to use it. This was originally a manual Westinghouse, and it got modernized with ERM fixtures. This indentation is where a crank used to be. And they even have the old chair for an elevator operator to sit on. There's an old key switch right there, probably for the generator, on and off. Pulley doors. In the machine room, you could see that this is still running on its original machine. The controller was replaced with an older motion control one. Still running on DC. There's your drive right there. Jumbo Joe. These were completely replaced by Schindler. New machines, look at that. Hollister Whitney. Wow. Look at that. And finally, here is the last elevator in this store, which is the best of all. This is a completely original 1960s Montgomery freight elevator with square buttons. This elevator is also only to be operated by union warehousemen, and it always stays parked in the basement. This elevator is primarily used to transport furniture and fixtures. Super cool elevator. Unfortunately, the former I. Magnin building that is no longer owned by Macy's has elevators in it that I would have been able to see if I had come here before 2018. There is no longer a physical way to get into that building from within the active store. Well, that's all the elevators and machine rooms here at Macy's Union Square. I hope you all enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.